One owner, 2007 Toyota Camry CE. Amazing. One owner, the president of one of our local bank credit union institutions. It was his vehicle, then his kid's vehicle. It runs and drives very well, but, and it's a big but, where the rear suspension pivots, and you'll see that in the pictures, the last couple of pictures, the frame is rusted where the rear suspension pivots. We will not pass the vehicle on New York State inspection. The car should not be registered in New York State with that rust showing. The rear seats, just pull on the cables, they'll go forward. The trunk cannot remote open, the cable for that is broken, but there's a release right here. Pulling on that opens the trunk very reliably. It needs a trunk lock. We ordered one at the dealer, it was like $54. Decided not to replace it when we saw that rust where the rear suspension mounts. Again, out-of-state buyers, you go and get it fixed somewhere, get someone else to inspect it, then you can buy it. But we will not register the vehicle. It cannot get a 10-day temporary or anything like that because of the structural rust. So pop the hood while I'm right here. We also noticed the emergency brake doesn't work. The driver's sun visor obviously should be replaced. It's just held up with a clip. There is a rattle in the rear. It needs front struts probably, but it runs and drives great. Never smoked in. Bearings, cup holder, or sunglass holder we should say. Cup holders all clean. Yeah, the center armrest, the leather is torn, or not leather, pleather, vinyl. Probably vinyl on this. Again, runs and drives beautifully. Ice cold air conditioning. The factory radio all seems to work. No check engine light or anything. But again, it does have that structural rust where the rear suspension mounts. We will not put an inspection sticker on it. There is no 10-day. The car is going to fail because of the rust. There is no 10-day. So we recommend it go out of state, or if you have somebody who can repair the body for you and inspect it afterward, that's fine. It cannot be registered, which is really too bad because the car is clean. Again, emergency brake doesn't work. That would fail it on inspection here in New York. One owner car, amazing. A local banker certainly cared for it to a good degree. But, you know, rust never sleeps. Goodyear Assurance radials, they're one of the more expensive, longer lasting tires. The interior is really in great shape. Even the age of the vehicle, the armrest, all that. Most of the body looks good, but where that rear suspension mounts is rusted. Again, we will not pass it on inspection like that. Absolutely not. Had all the manuals with the vehicle. Impressive. Showing off under the doors. Maybe there's some scabs at the back of the fenders. Little stuff here and there, but that's about it. In the Carfax, it reported a minor accident. It was just a scrape or something on the plastic bumper cover. Didn't even need to be repaired. Showing off all the EPA emission stickers. The motor under hood, generally quite clean. An interstate battery. Emission-wise, all good. But emergency brake doesn't work, and that's structural rust. So there's no financing. We will not register the car here. There is no 10-day. You would have to find somebody who would repair that structural rust before the vehicle could be registered. Out-of-state buyers, you check with your state requirements. But New York, a car has to be registered, has to be inspected to pass, has to be inspected to be registered. We will not issue a 10-day. We will not register the vehicle. Again, that structural rust in the rear has to be repaired. You get it repaired, you might have a very nice low-cost car. Ice-cold air conditioning on these hot days. Toyota reliability and quality. Wow.